Welcome, guardians of forgotten legends. Tonight, we journey to the sun-drenched lands of ancient Lycia, in what is now modern-day Turkey, where an old legend tells of a kind-hearted bishop, a protector of the vulnerable, a man whose deeds would inspire one of the most beloved figures of Christmas, the legend of Saint Nicholas. Imagine it, the 4th century, a bustling coastal town called Myra. People lived simple lives, and many struggled under the weight of poverty and hardship. Into this world was born Nicholas, a man of quiet faith and generous spirit. The legend tells us that Nicholas, even as a young man, was moved by the suffering of others. He would walk through the town in secret, leaving gifts for those in need, coins for struggling families, small treasures for children, always done quietly, never seeking praise or recognition. It is said that Nicholas once saved a poor family with 3 daughters whose father could not provide dowries. He secretly left gold in stockings or shoes left to dry by the fire, ensuring that the daughters could marry and live with dignity. But the legends do not end there. Folk stories tell of Nicholas intervening in times of danger. Men swept away by the sea, merchants betrayed by thieves, and even towns threatened by famine. Nicholas was said to appear quietly, almost miraculously, delivering protection, guidance, and hope. He became known as the patron saint of sailors and travelers, because many legends tell of him calming storms at sea and rescuing those in peril, earning the trust and devotion of those who faced the dangers of the ocean. It is no surprise that over the centuries, these stories grew into legends. Nicholas became Saint Nicholas, a symbol of selfless giving and protection. His reputation spread beyond Lycia, through the Byzantine Empire, and into the hearts of people across Europe. In the Netherlands, he became known as Sinterklaas, a magical gift-bringer for children. And when Dutch settlers arrived in America, Sinterklaas transformed into Santa Claus, carrying with him the spirit of kindness and the legacy of a man who walked the earth with a heart full of mercy. Traditionally, children would receive gifts on December 6th, St. Nicholas Day, the date commemorating his death and the beginning of his blessings. In Alpine and Germanic tales, Krampus would appear alongside Saint Nicholas, a fearsome creature from local folklore who punished naughty children with a rod or by frightening them, serving as a dark counterbalance to St. Nicholas' generosity, while good children were rewarded with gifts and sweets. Over time, the custom of gift-giving also spread to Christmas Eve, December 24th, when Santa Claus or Christ deliver presents to children around the world. In this way, both traditions have continued in parallel, preserving the spirit of generosity and care that began with the real Saint Nicholas. Historical sources and church writings confirm Nicholas' life as a bishop of Myra in the 4th century, but folklore layered miracles and magical elements over the facts. In one story, it is said that he calmed a storm at sea, saving sailors from drowning. In another, he resurrected children who had been tragically lost. Such stories, though miraculous, reflect the deep love and reverence people held for him. Imagine a quiet night in Myra, the faint glow of lamps reflecting on cobblestone streets. A man slips quietly through the town, leaving small gifts for those who need them most. The families wake to find their burdens lightened, their hearts warmed by an unseen hand. Maybe it truly happened that way. Or maybe it is what people have longed to believe, that even in the hardest times, one person's kindness can illuminate the world. With time, the town of Myra faded into history. Empires rose and fell, and the world changed. But the story of St. Nicholas, it survived, rising above centuries and borders, inspiring generations to give, to protect, and to care. He may have been simply a man. Perhaps he was an echo of something greater. Perhaps he was the heart of generosity made flesh. Or perhaps, just perhaps, somewhere in the quiet of a snowy night, when a gift is left in a stocking, his spirit still lingers, reminding us that giving without expectation is the truest magic of all. Nicholas was like a real-life superhero long before superheroes existed, a protector of the seas like Aquaman, a champion of the poor and oppressed even before tales of Robin Hood were told, and even today, climbing rooftops and sneaking through chimneys like Spider-Man, he brings gifts and joy to children and adults around the world. Thank you for joining this journey. If the story of St. Nicholas warmed your heart, be sure to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss another tale from the ancient world.